Hello, welcome back. This is Brustry Radio, your number one business radio station, and you're listening to Saturday. Did I say Saturday? It's our best Saturday, actually, and we're currently on the segment of Entertainment Hub. And my name is Ojo Lasisi, aka RAINOVER, and I have right here with me
the one and only Daddy's Boy.
Yes, so Daddy's Boy.
Daddy's Boy.
And of course, you know, before going on the music break, I told you earlier that today on the show, we're going to be talking about social media influencer.
Yep.
The who, the how, and the
business.
business. And I did mention that we have here with us one of the biggest, big, like biggie.
They don't know what's coming. They don't know.
Yeah, so what we have one of the biggest social media influencer in the house.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited to have him here. Well,
Should we?
we need drum roll.
No, we need.
Okay,
we
1,
need-
2, 3. Ladies
Go.
and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
He's a god with dreads. Nigerian. From the south of the Nigeria.
What's wrong with you people? Who are you guys whining in this house? I beg, Mona, pull me down.
Oh,
Thank you so
God.
much.
You see, the sweet thing about this dude is I've known him way long on Twitter.
Wow.
Then coincidentally I met him in a friend's birthday party.
Okay.
And when I saw him, I was like, I know you're on Twitter. But
Okay.
they were hearing different things and they all laughed. But the way he actually, brought the whole scenario back and everything and how he hugged and everything, and believe in me, after that party, he followed me.
Wow.
And that was where Mob was
You
funny.
feel like
that was like, I had a complot too. I had a complot, but I was like, man, I have to meet this dude. I have to invite you. I have to engage you. And since then, well, today
It's been real.
It's been real.
Okay.
And the funny thing about it doesn't see himself as a social media influencer. Am I right or wrong?
I mean,
I've seen a tweet about that. I've seen you tweet that, but
Yes,
whether I like it or not, we will get the whole information today.
Of course, we have to.
So, welcome to the studio, sir.
thank you so much. It's good to be here.
So, we don't know if you can just do a little kind of introduction. And
Yes,
we know we've blown a lot of trumpet about you.
Let
but-
our listeners know.
You're making me shy, you people.
Oh man, come on, don't be shy. Come on.
All right. So my name is Elijah Jason Oyibu. My social media handle is Jason Rogue on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I'm a digital marketer. I'm a storyteller. I'm a content creator. I'm a part-time photographer as well as video editor. So yeah, that's just it about me. People say I'm a troublemaker. People say I'm a cruise guy and I'm very unserious and everything. But overall, think of me as the next door guy that just wants to make people happy. That just wants everywhere to be cool and
Nice.
everywhere full of vibes. Everywhere stew. You get
Correct.
You see,
Yeah.
just the way we here now, head just swell up. Say,
You see that troublemaker thing? That troublemaker thing, whether you like it or not. Our girl a troublemaker.
All right. Okay, so wow. So let's get into it. Can you please tell us what is social media influencing, or should I say? I don't want to say influencer. Influencer is the person, right? So
Yeah.
influencing is the job.
So social media influencing is basically, convincing people to take a particular step, take a particular action, right?
Okay.
So it's just basically like someone that controls how people perceive a particular product or personality or organization, right? So basically, a social media influencer is a person that has the should I say clout, that has the authority or enough popularity to sway people's decision towards a particular goal, right? So it could be towards signing up, could be towards awareness, it could be towards validating a product, it could be towards boycotting something, right? So it's basically someone that has the people's confidence enough for them to take
a particular decision.
Yes.
Is it like I did the same thing like an advertiser? I don't know.
Technically, it's advertising, right? It's advertising if you're monetizing it, right? So yeah, so basically, social media is like an advertiser for social media influencer is like an advertiser for for hire. Let's put it like that. But again, there's a style to it as well.
Okay, so let's do it this way. Just like the topic says, the who, the how, and the business.
Yeah.
So let's start with the who first.
Okay.
So now, you know, in Nigeria right now, if you check our social media space,
Yes.
there's a whole lot of influencers.
Yeah, a lot of influencers.
In fact, there are
actually.
so many
Yeah.
different fields, different sectors. Everybody just have their own niche.
Yeah.
And everybody is a god. Like
Yeah.
one post and the entire country is already dancing around.
Okay.
So now, is it something that you can call a job?
Yes.
Like a proper job?
It's a job. It's literally a job because first of all you make money from it. Second of all, you usually have a team that you use to, you know, execute clients' projects depending on what is required of you. Thirdly, depending on, it's actually a job because I know a lot of people that build their houses, you know, buy cars off social media influencing.
Wow, hold on please, can you say that again?
A lot of people, a couple of people I know that actually build house and buy houses off social media influencing. Right?
Yeah, I think my question will be, how can I start?
It's simple actually. It's so okay. Simple and it's not so simple. Just like everything, you need a lot of hard work. You need a lot of, you know, consistency. You need a niche, right? You also need the vote of the people you are serving your information. One of the first ways to serve to become a social media influencer is to show authority in whatever area you are, you know, trying to target, right? If you want to be like a lifestyle influencer, you have to show that you know what's good and what's up and everything, right? You have to first of all provide value to people. And when you provide value to people, people will now respect you. It's of that respect that you can now leverage and, you know, become an influencer. Take into consideration the fact that someone like I don't know if you know Fisayo Fosudo.
Yes,
Like
yes, I do.
so basically, Fisayo provided value when it came to tech products, right? He provided value. He gave you reviews. He gave you valid, you know, feedback on certain tech products, right? People respected it. People liked and saw that what he was doing was good and great. So from there, he became an influencer because they could trust him to point them in the right direction. You get, so he's like a beacon to, you know, validate or invalidate certain things. That's how he became an influencer. He became an influencer because he provided value. Right?
Okay.
So another influencer is what's his name? Lasisi. Let's put it like that. Lasisi became an influencer because he could people could trust him to should I say be involved in something that will make them happy. Right?
Okay.
So it was a happiness vendor. Lasisi is a happiness vendor. You go to Lasisi's page, you will not be sad because Lasisi is constantly trying to make you happy. Off the fact that people associate him with happy energy, they will probably listen to him if he points them in the direction of something that will give them happy energy. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for mentioning Lasisi because
it's not your Lasisi.
whatever you like, you can say. I don't give a care.
It's not your Lasisi.
I don't care. Lasisi is Lasisi.
Okay.
It's my Lasisi. Fine, no problem. Are you happy now?
Continue.
God bless you, Daddy. Okay, so this is it. You know, when you're looking at social media influencers and you can see different people with different niche.
Yeah.
I would have loved to ask you this question before this one, like how do you select a niche you focus on? But I want to talk about that Lasisi that you mentioned because it's just like strike something in me just now.
Yeah.
You know, social media influencers, like you said, you must show your strengths in a particular niche,
Field,
particular product and all of that.
Yeah.
So that you can gain authority and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But then you see some people, all they do is just, make jokes, just do some funny stuff, and they'll have this huge number.
It's comedy.
And at the end of the day, you see people taking their brands to them that, promote my brand and all of that. So now, how come, can you still say they are influencers as well?
Yes,
or
they're
you just call
influencers.
them comedian?
No, the thing is,
Because I would like to know the difference.
influencers can also be comedians. Comedians can also be influencers, right? Ultimately, we deal in an industry where everyone is fighting for your attention span, right? So technically, if they are able to make people happy, it means they have the eyes of people, right?
So,
yes.
So does that mean, if you're saying you can still call that kind of person an influencer, so does that mean as an actor that have so many fans, as a presenter that have so many fans, as long as you just have plenty fans, does that qualify you to be an influencer?
God bless you. That's what I'm coming.
No,
That's what I'm
no,
coming to
no.
now.
So
Because that's
I wanted
exactly
to
where
ask
I'm
such
going.
questions.
so you can have so many fans, or people are just there to drag you, right? People are just there to, you know, basically your status as an influencer is largely judged by how much you can make people take a decision. Do you get?
Okay.
So as a human, as a person, there are people that have only 10,000 followers, but there are more of influencers than many people that have 150k followers.
So it is not.
Okay.
It's not by the number of
It's not by
followers.
the numbers.
It's not by the number of followers, right?
Thank you.
It's the
Thank you.
it's the authority you have
Thank you.
enough to
Thank you.
Sway
you know,
people to
sway people to make
purchase
a particular
something.
decision.
So the point where you can actually command that
Yes.
authority
Yes.
to influence people, that
Yes.
is when you are actually
An
tagged as an
influencer. Yes.
So it's not necessarily by the
It's not by
numbers.
followers. You can just be social media popular without being a social media.
because
influencer.
I've seen some accounts that they have plenty followers, but you see them post something, you barely see retweet.
Again, that is actually even another aspect, because ultimately retweets in itself, or likes and shares, may not necessarily be the metrics with which that particular post should be judged. Because truth is, there are different ways of growth hacking your engagement, right? You get? So as I don't know if I'm spilling secret or
Use the secret. That's why you're here.
Because I
That's exactly why you're here.
So basically, right, the number of engagements in itself does not, many times it might not always determine the conversion with which you measure that particular post, right?
Okay.
So, but at the same time, though, I think the focus of this particular conversation is saying that your followers do not necessarily mean you are an influencer.
Okay.
You might be social media popular without being a social media influencer, because you can just be popular because something happened, people wanted to follow you and they follow you, right? But you do not give clout, or you do not give validity to any product to the point where they become returning clients. People don't listen to you. There are a lot of people that are popular on social media, right? Okay, now let me just give you a good example now. Someone like Bobrisky, right?
Okay.
In some aspects, Bobrisky is a social media influencer when it comes to the body cream and beauty, hair, wig, nails, whatever. But if Bobrisky is talking about football and still to make a staking decision, you ain't gonna listen, are you?
Definitely.
If Bobrisky is talking about a tuxedo a guy wears and fully masculine outfit, you ain't gonna listen now, are you?
Definitely not.
Point is, ultimately, right, it's not by your followers. Number one is by your ability to sway people. Number two is by your ability to convince people towards a particular goal. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it. And it also has to do with your positive sentiment as well, Bob.
Now, I want to bring in the point of verification.
Yes.
Some people always say, okay, there's this mentality that once you're not verified, follow.
So the thing is
So
again,
does that even add to the status quo of an influencer?
so verification, to be honest, actually gives you some form of credibility, because it means that account is that account.
Okay.
You get, and nobody can tweet in a catfish, and so it means that even the social media platform recognizes your presence as an individual, right? So verification gives validity to you as a person. But again, many of these things can be bypassed because I can pay for verification.
So does that mean that a social media influencer does verification have to?
No,
Does it
no,
add to
no.
you being a social media influencer? Or
It helps your influencer status, but it does not determine whether you're an influencer or not.
Okay.
Because we have, can you remember the president Buhari, what do you call it, that parody account?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He was an influencer actually,
Sure.
but but it was not verified. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Do you still have any question on
Yes,
who?
I want to ask one particular one now, and
Before we go to how?
is it easy to be an influencer?
It's not okay. Is it easy to stay an influencer? To become an influencer is actually not easy.
Okay.
Nothing good in this life that
Comes
really lasts
easy.
comes easy.
Yeah.
Because it requires a lot of work, requires a lot of value, requires a branding, right? People brand different influencers according to different things, right? So someone like me, I probably brand me as a lifestyle you know, happy vibes, you know, you know. So I don't know if people call me a comedian.
Are you asking me?
But basically, right, it has to do with your brand.
Check your YouTube now.
So it has to do with a certain consistency and what people know you as.
Okay.
Right. So what you sell as a person determines whether you become an influencer.
Or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to how now. So to become an influencer, what are the things I need to do?
Okay.
How do I become an influencer?
Number one, you have to have a niche.
Okay.
You have to have a niche where you focus on, right? Number two, you have to have a fan base.
So how do I come about that fan base?
The thing is,
You didn't even ask. I'm expecting you to ask, how do I pick a niche before you even get to that fan base?
What do you like? What can you talk about effortlessly?
Effortlessly, that's the niche. I mean,
Okay.
Yes. What makes you?
Area of concentration.
Because ultimately, it's consistency, right?
That's
Consistency is the will to go on when the dopamine is no longer flowing in your vein of gratification. You get, because a very good example is there was a time I was putting video, I'll drop it, I'll get 5k views, 10k views, you know, I'll drop video, I'll get 50k views. That there was a time I put up these videos and I get 200 views, 300 views. You get,
like,
and I'm like, and initially I was depressed. I was like, why is this happening? Then I realized, you know what? I don't care. I just do my thing. You get, and you know, you picked up later, but you know, it is what it is, I guess.
So consistency is one.
Consistency is first of all you have to have a niche. Second of all you have to have consistency. Third of all you have to have value. Why would people be happy to associate with your brand? Why will people come back to you? You have to have value. And fourth, you have to have a system of operation, right? It has to do with your, you know, your rate card, you know, the quality of your videos, you know.
So when you call it, as in there's no any camera will just use.
So basically, right, anybody can tell a story with any kind of phone, but you have to have standard. Right? You have to have like a means of communication that when people want to reach you, and you have to have like, it's like a company in yourself. You get, so you treat it like a business, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow.
We're getting there actually. Okay, so now that we know how you can become an influencer, let me take it to the business aspects. Not the business though, it's still in the how.
Okay.
Now, as a brand, how do I pick which influencer should market my brand? How do I know the best influencer to market my brand?
The question is, what are you selling? If you know what you're selling, you will know the influencer that is going to, you know, there are different ways, there are different websites online that you can use to measure certain influencers. And you know, there are different resources online that have already been put out by people to, you know. But basically, if you are someone that is online, you know the kind of influencer that will market your product. Because ultimately, your product has to be in alignment with what the influencer is selling.
Okay. But are there some things that I just need to look out for? Because definitely, like I said earlier, we have so many influencers.
Yeah.
So, and let's say, let me pick like a real estate product now. In real estate alone, we have so many influencers in there. So now, what can I use to like streamline to, okay, maybe out of 20, I can streamline to like 5. Then from 5, I can now say, okay, what does this person have that this person doesn't have? Then I'll now pick the person that will.
First thing, that if you want to choose how you can pick an influencer, number one, what's your budget?
Okay.
You can't afford everybody. What's your budget in relation to what you are expecting? There's influencers that charge 2 million.
Are you?
He shocked you. He shocked me too.
Wait. I think I'm venturing into this.
With this one,
honestly.
Wait, though. So you mean? Okay.
Another question just popped my head.
Don't let me water it now.
Do you want to finish this one?
Please
finish.
You have to think of your budget.
Okay.
1, you have to think of your product. 2, you have to think of your core messaging, right? What your brand aligns with. You get, is your brand a premium brand? Is your brand a brand that has the bougie and the ougie or you just have Igboguero?
Alright.
So you have to think about your budget first of all. It will help you first of all streamline, like this is what I want to spend, right? What do I want to achieve, right? Then you also have to think about the channel where your audience is located. Because why people say I'm a Twitter influencer, I will never call myself an Instagram influencer. Because I don't have paid followers on Instagram. I'm trying to do it. It's not working, but it's Twitter that working.
Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
So you are trying to tell us now that,
yes,
or should I say, let me establish it. So Twitter influencer is different from Instagram influencer.
Definitely.
Yes.
And we still have Facebook
influencer.
Yes.
And YouTube.
Yes.
And there's YouTube.
Then TikTok.
Okay.
Yes.
YouTube.
There's
I know
Snapchat.
YouTube is like another word.
Yes.
Then there's
TikTok. Then
Yes.
Snapchat.
and there's Snapchat as
Yes. There's LinkedIn.
well. And there's LinkedIn.
Yes.
All this, all as in everybody have their own space.
And
wow.
It's like a field. Influencer marketing is like medicine, right? Under medicine, you have neurosurgery, pediatry, gynecology,
okay.
optometry, ophthalmology. You get dentistry.
wow, that's a huge
Okay, now,
industry.
my question now, with this knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
you mentioned in a particular statement that there are some influencers that are actually in up to 2 million.
Yes.
Is it that you guys have like a group,
Like an association.
like an association,
Where you
Associate
decide
unit.
what the price
like an
should
association,
be.
or because I want to believe that as an
I'm-
influencer, you know some influencers
So-
too.
I will actually
And you guys
going
have
to
like
get there.
a
There's
WhatsApp group.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
I noticed something.
Because
that-
I'm telling you, there's particular tweet we tweet.
You
Another
see
person
someone else
jump on
tweeting
it.
the same thing.
And you know,
And so
there's
is
kind of a
is it like
synergy,
there's an association where
Like a
maybe
clique.
where somebody
Is
is
there like a
hired and you just recruit
Okay, Jason, spill it out.
others. Come on.
So there's
Open-
nobody's higher than anybody. First, the influencer marketing is like cryptocurrency.
Oh.
Let me explain to you. It's like an open source market, right? Today, SRP might be doing great,
Okay.
right? And it's not so much, but Litecoin might just come and take over tomorrow. Then
Okay.
Ethereum is falling and
Okay.
Bitcoin. So ultimately, there's no association that I know of.
Okay.
I don't know if they are.
Okay.
God,
Or maybe
open my
WhatsApp.
eyes, let me join.
Or maybe
If they, because me,
WhatsApp
I'm
group.
mostly a loner, right?
Okay.
Oh,
I mostly roll alone, but I have friends, acquaintances and friends. But
Okay.
but yes, there are some, at least because of accessibility to should I say wider range of vendors, right? There are some campaigns that need more than one influencer,
yeah.
right? So because of that purpose, there are some groups.
Okay.
Right, where some of
Okay.
these influencers are located for Instagram, for Twitter, and you can also see it in Instagram posts when Lasisi will post, Mr. Macaroni will be
Yeah,
engaged,
we'll engage,
GK will
this will
engage,
come in,
Justify will be
yeah.
engaged. You just see them, and Instagram is so
Lining up.
annoying. Instagram will now put them first.
That's
classism.
what I'm
It's
asking.
classism.
That's what I'm asking because I want to know. There are some tweets.
So
there are
men-
some posts that
Exactly.
I'll
So
be
even,
able to
even
tweet.
on Twitter,
I really
even
want
on
to
Twitter,
engage
I've
first.
seen something similar that
Yes.
Pam Pam Omoyologi
Yes.
will post something. The
Yes.
next thing you see Uncle Ajala. The next thing you see what
There are
was
some
it
that
like
I will be the one to
All of
engage
them will
first.
just line up on
But
Twitter and
before I
they're all
look at
writing
it,
the
that's what
same
I'm telling
thing.
you.
And I'll ask myself that way.
So-
is it that these guys have a clique?
So the thing is, there are two
Eh?
ways.
How can I join?
There are actually three ways. One, by virtue of engagement, right?
Okay.
The algorithm actually, saves this content from these influencers to each other because they're always engaging each other. That's one way.
Okay.
The second way is the fact that they might be on the campaign together,
Okay.
Oh,
right? So by virtue of the fact that they're on the campaign together, to give each other extra boost,
Okay.
they all engage each other on that particular this thing.
Okay.
Then the third way is I think I'm talking too much. Oh.
No,
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 you're not talking
The
too
third
much.
way is-
You're not talking
Please,
too
oh.
much.
The third
people are
way is
watching.
the third way is how will I put it now? The third way is direct interaction where
Okay.
I'm an influencer, you're an influencer, right? I put out a product, but I need to get extra boost. I don't reach out to you, be like, hey Austin, how far? Just help me retweet, comment, and post each other and everything. We're leveraging relationships because ultimately there'll be time when you will come
will need
and
the
you need me and you get.
assistance
So there are different ways of this engagement and everything, right?
Now I want to ask another question.
Yes,
Why is it that I don't know
yes.
when someone, like they say, the account without followers, when they tweet and they try to engage a particular influencer, I don't know, do influencers, do they actually select their kind of
Who to
engagement?
relate
Who
with.
to
No,
relate with?
okay. The
There
thing
are
is,
some I will engage them or I will tag them in my tweet.
And they will respond.
And
They
they
will
will
respond. Why some they will not respond?
so you can't blame them, honestly, because I have not been in their shoes.
Okay.
Human beings are equipped with different capacity for openness to each other, right?
Okay.
The same way I cool guy is not the same way someone else cool guy. I mean, let me give a very good example. Hope I'm not taking time.
No.
So
Free.
something happened today that just made me laugh, right? Normally,
Okay.
it's social media. Social media is supposed to be social. One girl posted a picture. She was standing and she was not up to the height of the jeep, and she was like, she's 6'5". And I DM'd her because I didn't want to comment and I don't want to be sad. And I DM'd her. I was not like, are you 6'5" for real? We're following each other. Next thing, girl just insulted me and blocked me. whereas some, so it happened today, just
Are you
when I was
serious?
that. Whereas some ladies will be like, I'm not 6'5", but guy, lock up. From there we'll start chatting and we'll just gist and move. You don't even know where you meet your husbands. You get
Wow.
My point, but
Just like that.
so basically, as regards to your question, so sometimes because of the amount of notifications these influencers get, they cannot keep track.
Wow.
I've had to mute my own tweets many times
Are you serious?
because I'm tired of talking to people. Sometimes you just tweet, then you're surprised that everybody's not talking to you. Like there's a video I did yesterday that has over 70k views. Everybody's just talking. And I've responded. So I'm like, you know what?
I'm done.
Are you
I'm done.
serious?
Also, there are people that, to be honest, select who they respond to. Maybe
As in,
because they have muted
I
you,
want to
or maybe
get that
because they feel like you're not worth their time. You know the way fame works. Fame actually gets into people's head. And not everybody's equipped with emotional maturity to understand that these things are just vanity. One of the reasons why I'll never call myself an influencer is because
I think I told you.
it's
I think
because
I told you. He doesn't see himself as an influencer.
because ultimately I understand. First of all, I understand what I've touched fame before.
Okay.
Without being before I became social media influencer, right? I know how it feels. Fame is fickle, and you don't have true loyalty of fame. So people want to roll with you now because you're
Because
popular.
you're popular.
When you're not popular again, nobody.
Just walk away.
To be honest, it's like the entertainment industry. You don't really have friends.
Yeah.
So that's why I
Is
don't
that thing is real or it's just a
like
word?
you to be told, right? You only have people around you when you are winning. If you're not winning, nobody sends you.
Facts.
You get. You see,
Facts.
I've seen many people that had accounts almost 500k, then boom, Twitter suspends them, and they're back to 10k. You get.
Okay.
You get.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you know.
Wow. Okay. Let's take it to the business side now.
Yeah.
So, you might not want to answer this question.
Answer
He
me.
will.
But actually, you wanted to answer.
Answer me.
Drop it.
Okay, so let's say a brand comes to you now.
Okay,
A
brand. Okay.
comes to you now, and like need your services. So, what's the? How do you?
How do I know my pricing?
Charge. How do you know the right price to charge?
So for SMEs, I have a charge, right? Because they're hustling and they don't make a lot of money. For individuals, I can be more flexible. For big brands and depending on the budget, right? And
So are they the one that will come with the budget, or
First
you
of-
will tell them, okay, this is what
I
I
would
can work
ask
with?
them, what do you need?
Okay.
For what you need, I'll give you a pricing.
Oh.
You get. For what you need, I'll give you a pricing. And you know, I'm kind of enjoying this period because I'm doing video editing right now. You get. And I'm enjoying this period where I'm not so you know, like classy, because it makes it so easy for me to be more flexible and make friends. You get.
Okay.
But ultimately, you have to think about the brand's budget, what they need, and how long that campaign will be.
Okay.
That will not determine what you would charge them, because it's your time as well as your audience. And you also have to understand whether because a politician can come and meet me now and say like, come on, if you give me 10 billion, I will be swayed, but I won't take it. Because you have to also have to understand if they are like,
clear my throat.
I see, look at me. After NSAS, I cannot take any money anywhere again. Because your reputation, there's no price tag on
that's
it.
the thing.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
true.
Wow.
That's true.
So yeah.
That's true.
Okay, so let me still take you back to that price. Okay, so now, if you have there's a certain amount that you can charge for SME, and the big brands, you work with budgets. Are you saying there's like a rate card?
Yes, there's a rate
And
card.
the rate card, if there's a rate card, is it something that is uniform? Like everybody charge the same thing,
Same
or
thing.
you just charge what you
Or just
feel
the
your
same-
So
people
I
should
charge according to what I want to charge.
Okay.
The way I
Okay.
charge might be different from, you might be surprised someone that has less followers and less clout might charge more. But I know why I charge what I charge. You now person will wear shoe, now I know where they pay now.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
now,
okay.
so that's, I charge according to my own standards.
So it's not basically about the followers.
See, again, it's not about the followers. You get, you have to charge in alignment with what you're serving,
Same.
the amount of time you're going to put into creating that content,
Okay.
and what is expected in terms of results. You get.
So that's what will make up the amount that you charge.
Yes.
That's how you decide. Okay,
Yes.
This is what I should charge.
Yes.
Wow. Ask a question.
Man, I think you guys have actually answered my question already. So I want to get another point now is on this social media thing now. What if As in, are there a particular, is there a particular quality or set of qualities that I need to acquire before I become a social media influencer?
No, you just have to be yourself.
Okay.
And do what you know you can do. That's the best advice.
Okay.
Now, if I give you any other advice, it might work for a short time, but for long-term effectiveness, you have to just be yourself and swim in waters that you're familiar with.
Okay.
Because ultimately, social media influencing is all about lifestyle.
Okay.
The umbrella is lifestyle because you're either a very politically inclined person, you are tech inclined, or you are, you are comedic, or you are controversial. I'm not controversial, don't look at me like that. So yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about don't forget. Okay, so now you said earlier that you can. I'm trying to remember. There's something I want to ask you.
Ask me. I don't fear you. I can answer you. You fear?
Easier for us. Easier for us.
Fear? I don't fear anybody for
Okay,
this life.
so now let's talk about the numbers.
Yes.
Okay, because most businesses out there, when they want to like engage a social media influencer, they're always looking at how many followers you have. Now,
honestly speaking,
how many followers do I need to get before I can, before a brand can hire me as a social media influencer?
Okay, I will be honest with you. That is very valid. Ultimately, like I said, influencing is not about numbers of followers, but the truth is some brands are caught up in what you call vanity metrics.
Okay.
When I say vanity, it's like it's just aesthetic. It might not be converting. I might have 10k Gbogbo followers, and another account might have just 1,000 active engagers. You get, and the 1,000 active one account 1,000 might get more. But because of branding purpose and everything, right?
Okay.
So ultimately, for a brand like, let's just say basic, for you to step your foot into the waters, right? It would be nice for a place like Instagram. You should have at least 10,000. Instagram and Twitter, as a matter of fact, 10,000 followers.
10,000
at least.
So once I get to 10,000 now.
No, it's not again. Like I said, that's just one aspect.
Don't break my heart.
No, because
so if I have 1,533. Wait, hold on. Why are you laughing now? Is it funny? It's not funny. Come on. If I have 1,100 and is it 33? No. If I have 1,000.
Yes.
Austin, you're making me laugh. Stop.
Sorry,
this is serious. 1,133 followers. I can't call myself an influencer. Is that what it means?
I mean, in this world we're living right now, anybody can identify as anything. Like you see me, I decided to identify as a god.
I feel like crying.
You can identify as an influencer. I saw an account that had like 500 and something followers, and she put brand influencer there. I mean, so you can do that as long as you can promise and deliver a result.
Okay.
Yes.
Jason, I want to get this one now. I realize that whenever, I don't know whether it's a thing or a culture, whenever they get a particular follower, they always, thank you for my 5,000 followers.
It's a milestone now. It's a milestone.
It's a milestone.
It's social currency. Is it necessary? I mean, it doesn't hurt anybody now, does it?
Okay, now so tomorrow night, once I get to 2,000 followers, I should put it down.
I should announce
Bro, and now celebrate your small wins.
Okay. And
So
also it could
1,533.
also be a way of like
You know
announcing it
that
to your
that you are starting
prospects,
to
clients.
you get that
I'm
kind of
growing,
thing.
I'm growing. Bring your market.
You get, so yeah, that's it. That's
Correct.
it.
I think I'll need to that. I need to start doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on.
Can I chip on one?
Oh sure.
So now
Please.
on the payment thing now, let me take it personal now.
Okay.
What's the highest range in your level you've actually gotten?
I mean, I've
button.
gotten paid over 200,000 naira for just 4 tweets before.
Over what?
For what? Just
Wait,
to
wait,
tweet.
4 tweets.
Just to
How
Four
much?
tweets.
How much
Just to
again?
tweet.
Over
4
200k for just 4 tweets.
400,000.
Over 200,000 naira
Just
for
to-
just 4 tweets.
200,000.
It depends on the job.
4
Like,
tweets.
yes.
I thought
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
In one day or
Like,
Yes.
okay, this was like in over 2-3 days.
Jason,
4 tweets.
Yes.
I don't
There are
want
people
to
that look
I
at
don't
me.
want to shout
It's
out
not
my head.
big.
Jason,
There are people that get over 1.5 million for that same 4
Listen.
tweets.
Jason, do you have a master class? As in, do
Wait,
you run a master
nah.
class?
Why are you?
I mean, I will organize one when I get to 100k. I probably might organize one when I get to 100k.
4 tweets.
4 tweets, fam.
200K.
Yes, boss.
And I tweet almost 20 times a day.
No, see, all those things you are building your audience. Don't just because of don't let the mental image of what you want to see stop you from appreciating the journey. You can't have a child in 1 month by impregnating 9 women.
Okay.
So,
What?
Can't have a child in 1 month by impregnating 9 women. What if you pregnate all of them now?
you can't have a
have
child,
9 child now.
Wow.
but it will still take 9 months.
To still
Right.
take 9 months. Yeah, that's true. So that means all of them can't give birth in. Wait,
4 tweets, 200K.
I beg.
And he said it.
We don't get ambulance now.
See, that money is
And he
actually,
said-
to be honest, that money is actually small. It's small. Let's not
It's
go there.
small.
It's small because there are people that make. I say there are people that buy car or influencer marketing,
Sorry, hold on. Let me sit you up.
In this, so as in, like it's a pool.
bruh. You know,
Let
it's
me
not
ask you
Nigeria.
this.
There are people that just have friends that are in agencies that anytime influencer comes, they just get jobs and stuff like that, right? The people that even
Wow.
controlling the money in influencer markets are not the people that have the plenty followers.
Are
You just see
serious?
someone that has like, just need to align with your EPA, you get, and they'll just key you into jobs and stuff like that. You know, it's Nigerian and know me, know you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ultimately, that's what drives a lot of influencer marketing efforts is know me, know you. Someone just look at your face be like, I don't like JAYSON. Hey, we'll get the job done. No, I don't like him. Don't put him on the campaign. Don't put him. Me, I don't care if you do that because it's not you that is feeding me.
I like that.
So, bro, so I want to ask now. So, when did you start? When did you all this?
I started influencer. I started the decision to become an influencer or decision to become, start making money off social media came in 2017. But I fully launched in 2018.
Can I ask why? Why
Right.
influencer?
I mean,
Because I'm sure, looking at you
So-
from here now, you probably, one of those my big G's that study that. Let me look
no.
at
So the thing is,
If he
accounting.
touches-
So
if he
it's-
touches you,
or-
it's just in
or-
alignment.
So why influencer?
Okay, so it's just aligns with my lifestyle. There's nothing as sweet as being paid for doing what you love, right? So yeah, that's it.
Doing what you love.
Doing what you love. I could do a lot of other things, but passive source of income and everything now. I can just be an influencer too. So
Okay,
yeah.
I was meant to understand that you attended Uniben, right?
I attended Uniben, yes.
So how was it like? Does it have an influence on this your current journey now?
My journey. Yes and no. Ultimately, we're a product of the environment where we live in. But at the same time, I've always been like this. My mom used to beat me a lot as a kid. You would think it's joke when that woman said that she beat me a lot. She beats me. I've always been. So I'm a default. My default setting is rebellion, right? I like if everybody's falling left, I'll be like, why am I not falling right? They'll be like, you don't know, Abla. We're going to see what's in that. So and ultimately, I like making people happy. I like it when I put out a tweet. The greatest joy I have is not even when I go viral. It's when I put out one tweet and someone will DM me be like, thank you, I really needed this and stuff like that. So it was just in alignment with what my goal in life is. I just want to make people happy, and that's what being an influencer would give me the opportunity. We'll soon get there one day.
Okay, so let's quickly pick these comments.
On Facebook.
Yeah, Lucy Lights. The person wants to know what factors contributes to a Twitter account being verified.
So you have to take into consideration a lot of things. Number one is your mentions, right? You have to be mentioned enough to get the attention of the social media platform, operators.
But is it not something that you can just apply?
Like I said, there are different ways, right? That's one.
Okay.
You can apply to. You can apply for this, and you can even pay for it.
Yeah.
You can pay for a lot of artists pay for verification. Just one small boy artist. Hey, what's his name? Young Mosquito. Young Mosquito is already verified.
Can I ask?
They
how
pay for
much?
it now.
Are you serious?
Yes, now. Wow.
Can I
Calm down.
ask how much?
You have to get verified. You have to start from 500K.
Yeah.
500,000.
500 between 200 and 500. It depends.
Come on, Jack is making money.
Baba, you come Lagos, come Cambridge. Jack, if you say Jack, come Nigeria, come Cambridge.
That will enter me. Okay, so let me clear this under the business side. Sometimes people will say, "Oh, this post does not have enough comments or
Likes.
enough followers or likes."
Yeah.
That it means that it's not successful. But what are other ways you can
Measure the success.
Measure the success.
So you have to.
if that's not
for every influencer marketing efforts, right, there has to be the input of a strategist, a digital strategist, right?
Okay.
If you want to do it properly,
Mm-hmm.
you have to do that, or your value proposition has to be unmistakably irresistible. I don't know if this grammar is making sense.
100%.
Now,
Break it down.
Good. One of the easiest way people get engagement on posts is promise giveaway. A reward system it triggers, you know, it triggers engagement, right? Another way to trigger engagement is asking questions, right?
Okay.
So it largely depends on the product you're selling.
Okay.
The fact that people are not engaging on the product might not necessarily mean they're not clicking the link that you associated with that product to go to see the landing page, right?
Okay.
So again, you have to. That's why you need a digital strategist to help you define and, you know, govern the outcome to satisfy the client, right? The client themselves that need that digital strategist, because I've run into a lot of clients that are expecting so much from nothing that they're selling. Like, imagine at some point there was a particular digital bank when V Bank was launching, right? That they were trying to push.
Please don't mention the name
sorry.
of the
Is it
brand.
the one that
No,
Don Jazzy is,
okay. So basically, right, that bank wanted to go crazy and they wanted to make a lot of sign-ups and stuff like that. But the value proposition, that I didn't mention their name,
very low.
was very low. It was almost non-existent, right?
Okay.
In comparison to what the other bank was delivering. The other bank was giving free giveaways, you know, there was brand mentions, you know, there was engagement. They used an influencer everybody loved and triggered, you know, engagement was insane. But the other bank was just okay, you get this,
You get
cashback,
cashback.
you know,
not really
so your
making
value,
sense.
the value proposition
Matters.
has to be enough to trigger engagement.
Okay.
One, what are you selling? What is the goal of what you're selling, right? Is it a link click? Expect people to click a link. Do you want people to download, or do you want people to mention your hashtag so you can trend?
Wow.
Oh.
So, like I said, a strategist is needed
Wow.
to govern the flow of the content. The strategist is going to help you as influencer,
Okay.
going to help the client as well,
Wow.
so that their expectations align with the existing reality.
Okay.
And the strategist will also now determine that, okay, we're not doing this right, let's re-strategize and let's do this content like this to get particular stuff. Do you get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
One more thing.
That's good.
One more thing before we'll let you go.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to market a brand, are you the one that usually suggests to them the idea to promote
So-
the brand, or the
That's nice.
brand will come to you and say, "Oh,
That's
you know
nice,
what?
nice
I want
question.
to create a video for me." And
So-
even if the video is not what they
So
actually
influencers pitch to brands and brands respond, right? As part
Okay.
of my next marketing effort, I'm going to be, you know, pitching to brands, but I want to reach a particular milestone and finish up with something before I start doing that. Ultimately, though, brands reach out to influencers they can associate with their products. But yes, influencers also pitch to brands and, you know, get, you know, endorsements or get the gigs and everything.
I like
Yeah.
that endorsement part.
You
I
get.
can't wait to become an influencer.
How about you become an influencer,
So
Joe? Don't forget
before,
me.
before we round up, so we've been talking about the good side, So
Bad side.
Sorry, before you go
What
to
are
the
the-
bad, okay.
the-
Yeah,
what
I
are
think
the
this is also
downfalls?
part of the bad
because I
side
know
as
that
well.
everything that they say all the lifters are not good. So is there a bad side or a downside to it?
To be an influencer?
Yes.
Yes. There's everything that has good side has bad side.
So
The bad side is people forget that you are a human being too many times. Like you see talking Makiwa, right? Talking Makiwa she's a very good example of an influencer. But at some point people were unnecessarily, even when she's making sense,
yeah.
because of the sentiment that they had over one particular stuff, people forget that this is a human being. And many times I look at how they talk to her and I'm like, come on, fam. You can't talk to someone like this. Irrespective of how you feel, there's a way you speak to. There are some people that want to just say that you have followers, plenty followers, and they have like very less followers. They want to insult you over an opinion. I meet a lot of them. I just look at them, I just ignore them because
I think
asked
that
this
thing is a
question.
strategy.
I intentionally asked this
to
question.
they're
get
trying to.
more
Everybody's
followers
trying to
through
become
you.
savage.
Just
Everybody's trying to
spite
make it.
you.
They're trying to make it to savage response. You know, there's this account on savage responses, Postman, Instablog, Nigeria. So you know, they're trying to all get cheap popularity.
Okay.
You get so
That's
it's just sad. People forget that you're a human being, and at the same time, too, as an influencer, you have to be very careful because things can actually flip sideways. If you
Okay.
run promotions for a brand does not favor people, that has a lot of negative
reviews.
You get you
to
know the
affect your
brand,
brand
you
as
get to
well.
affect your brand as well.
Definitely.
And if you market a product that also hurts someone, even without your knowledge, or even if it's just a mistake, people forget that it's the brand and they start dragging you as the influencer.
Oh.
You get so you have to take responsibility for the brands you market, which is why before you influence for a product, you have to know the product. You have to understand
So,
this is what's
so
up.
that means you shouldn't always go for the money. You
It's
have
not.
to-
Did I not just tell you? They give me each one for the
After NSAS.
I say if they give me 10 billion naira, one particular party say come on, I not do. I not. It go
But Baba, 10 billion naira would
Baba,
do so
I
much.
not do. The value of a human life is worth more than all the money in the world. I will never
Wow.
see a party to a decision that would actually. You know, see the way that influencer, that actress was not crying on Instagram.
Yeah.
With the Dibofo.
All right, so let's quickly take this question from one of our listeners. His name is James Victor Onoha
Wachi.
Wachi. Jesus Christ. My
Wachi.
teeth. Okay, so the question is, why do most influencers delete a
Delete paid
paid post after
After
posting?
posting.
So they're trying to preserve the brand essence of their page, right? So especially this thing happens a lot more on Instagram than Twitter.
Okay.
Really,
Okay.
it's more of Instagram because Instagram, you go to someone's Instagram profile now, you see the pages. So they're trying to preserve the essence, the core essence of their personality,
Okay.
and the presence of those paid posts
Mm-hmm.
might if they now start looking too salesy.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're too salesy, people tend to get thrown off and they're no longer
There's no
excited
good
to be.
content.
You get so they're trying to
Oh.
preserve the brand image. It's more about brand image.
So after that particular period of the
You get-
campaign, they'll delete it.
Also, they're also trying to give themselves plausible deniability in case
Something happened.
at least they have to read the post, so like you
Uh,
can't track them.
Okay, but can I ask
Wow,
this?
I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
You know, since working with a brand to promote them or as an ambassador is something that usually come with a contract.
Mm-hmm.
Is it always stated in the contract that okay, after I finish working with you, I'm going to delete your posts?
So you have to state it there.
Okay.
I've tried to work with one top influencer, since I can't mention names, and he always makes it clear that he's not deleting
No,
your
you can
post.
mention influencer. Is the brand that you
He's
cannot
also
mention.
in the
Brands.
company too. He's also in the industry.
On that
too.
today endorse from our page, right?
Okay.
He knows to delete his paid post after you post. You get.
Okay,
He used to make
yeah.
it clear that you leave your post, you won't delete it. Yes.
Okay,
that-
like, is it like a standard that after
That was
after
the standard back
campaign,
on his
you
first
delete
page
it?
before. You know the first page that they cut down.
Yeah.
That was standard. I don't know how he operates anymore, but back then it doesn't delete your post.
No, me, I'm asking now. Is it like a standard thing generally with all social media influencers that after the campaign,
you
you delete?
delete.
So, like I said, everybody has how they operate, which is why as an influencer you have to determine
how you
what
want to
how you
operate.
want to operate. Are you going to delete posts or are you not going to delete posts as a USP?
Okay.
Because while it has its upside of deleting posts, it also has a downside. You get? So yeah.
So it's just individual thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. It's been
So,
amazing.
I don't know if you have. I want to ask one.
I don't have
No.
any question.
In privacy, what do you have privacy?
Privacy.
Hmm.
Yes. That's where sense comes in. You think look at me, do you even celebrities have this sense now? I mean everybody can do whatever works for them, right?
Okay.
But for me personally, I will not come and start flaunting my relationship on social media. If I gotta have argument with somebody now, they will not start insulting my girlfriend. You get? I won't start flaunting certain aspects of my life. I won't start talking about the sub stories about how I once worked in a one thing, or my mother did, because I don't want to give people ammunition to hurt me. So you have to control
What you say?
what you share,
Okay.
which is why ultimately you think 4 steps ahead. Like if I share this thing now, okay,
What
cloud
will happen?
everything. What's the exact? You get?
Aftermath.
That's it. What's the aftermath? So you also have to think forward.
Okay. You've been mentioning this word clouds
Yes,
since you
cloud.
step in here. You know, normally when I see people mention that word clouds, I see how people get angry on social media. You're just chasing clouds for no reason.
God bless you.
I
It's
see how
clouds
people
is-
get, but the way you're mentioning
Is
the
it-
cloud now, you're making it sound like it's a professional.
Is it a
word.
So
good
yes,
Is it a good thing? Or is it
it's
a
like-
bad thing?
Among
Okay.
influencers,
Let me
that,
give you-
oh,
let me
I
give
have
every
this
work we
impression.
do
I have
is
this
a
impression that
cloud
Yes.
he's just a
chasing.
cloud chaser.
Aha.
Then
Yes.
when he
Because
he has a
somebody
good-
like
he
me
has
now
an
that I'm still
engagement.
building my followers, when somebody tells me you are just chasing clout,
Clout.
I get angry. It's so offensive. But
See.
when you've been saying it like a clout, and I'm wondering, wait, are you saying
It's impact. Clout is basically impact, right?
Okay.
So clout chaser is basically a fame hungry person. So it's context in itself and how the person say it's like the word gay. Gay actually means happy. You're feeling gay, and we got, but because of the environment right now, they have contextualized it to define sexuality. So it's clout in itself is impact. Clout is your authority as a you know.
See, thank God.
So it's and most times people that say you're a clout chaser, basically, if like I said, just be yourself. Just be yourself. People will try to tear you down. People will try to, and I didn't tell you guys this thing. On your way to becoming an influencer, you receive insults, you receive abuse. People will talk shit. People will hate.
I think I can relate to that.
Yeah. So
if I'm to share with you, there was a time I posted something about. I think this thing was trending then about what was this American guy's name?
Trump.
No, he's a singer. What was his name?
R. Kelly.
Not R. Kelly. One rapper like that. The
DMX.
guy not DMX. Ah, God, why can't I
XXX.
remember?
Which of them?
No.
What happened to
It's one of
him?
those old rappers,
What
but
happened to
still
him?
making with small shot. Maybe if I remember before.
Will Smith?
Yeah.
Not Will Smith.
Okay.
The guy posted something about I want to relocate to Africa, and he mentioned Ghana specifically.
Oh, okay.
It was trending back
is it,
then. I think it was on a
Is it
weekend.
Akon or is it Big Sean or?
No, Akon. And it was trending then. So I was like, guy, come to Nigeria. I have a place I can recommend. You live next to Davido in Banana Island. Jesus Christ. As if I offended these people from somewhere before.
Okay.
Once he slapped me left and right. As they give me blow, they give me.
Was it Ghanaians
And
that
I
were
was
attacking
in
you?
church.
Was it Ghanaians that were
If it's
attacking you?
Nigerians, if it's Ghanaian, it would have even be better now. Now Nigerians, they insult me. As a serious blow, I was in church on that day. The first thing I got was a message from Twitter. Would you like us to mute your notification for you?
Are you
getting
serious?
Too many notifications.
Are you serious, fam?
You should have leveraged on that.
Twitter sent you a message that would you like us to
Yes, now I still, as in, we didn't mean it. I go to church that day. I was just going through my Twitter, and I was like, what's trending? I just saw that thing, and remember I was like, what can I say? Let me just start this thing. I just posted it.
I still you don't post. I don't forget what you
Mama, I
post.
don't even go there. I just noticed that my phone is doing
Bing, bing,
bam,
bing, bing.
bam, 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 bam,
They
bam,
are
bam,
destroying
bam,
you.
bam. Somebody was like, I hope this thing is alert. If it's not alert, you are stupid though. I was like, what's going
The
on?
thing is this, right?
I checked the thing and I saw like 500. I said, yeah. The next thing I saw a notification, would you like us to mute your Twitter for you? I was like, no mute. This is sweet.
Nice.
But when I now started reading the comments now, I saw, so you want him to come to Banana Island? That your Banana Island that is not safe. You want him to come to Nigeria? You people use Boko Haram to kill him. You want him to come?
I think it's likely Americans are
I'm
Ghanaians.
like, excuse me, what is going on now? But where I was happy was, there's this guy. That guy is like an angel.
Yeah.
See all those people giving me blow. The guy was just giving them back. Bass, boost, bass. See, for like 3 days, I was just there reading comments. Remember, I was like, see wahala. Now me post. Now another person they give them slap.
So
this is so sweet.
Okay.
So honestly,
Nice one.
I need to become an influencer.
I mean,
And you need to teach me.
Okay. I just want to ask this last question before we go. Jason, so thank you for your time. So what's your motivation thus far? As in, what keeps you going?
my motivation is the people that look at my video and they're like, "Hey, you made my day." My favorite posts are not the posts that have a lot of comments, and they're the ones that just have. Someone was like, "I knew you were going to make me smile." You get people DM me, people tell me that.
Wow.
That keeps me going because ultimately I just like making people happy. I've thought about life, I've meditated, and I realized that the goal is just to leave people better than how you met them. And if you cannot make them happy, don't hurt them. I try not to hurt people. I always say I'm very laid back because what's the worst that could happen? If it's not life threatening, if it's not going to, render someone paralyzed, just be happy, fam. Irrespective of what you're doing, just love what you're doing. And that's it, really.
Wow. Wow. You said it all. Thank you so much for coming. In fact, I can go outside now and brag that you want an influencer. I know somebody.
As in,
I know somebody.
I've gotten a lot now. I've gotten a lot.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation.
You're welcome.
And we're so excited to have you here. And I still wish I can bring you here once more. So
I mean,
when I send that invite again, you will,
I'm telling you.
will
I
honor
mean,
it.
let me know what's up and everything.
We need to invite him for this our Love and Life show.
That's
Ah,
true. I wish you can stay till 5 o'clock.
Ah,
No, let's
Okay, let's
be
you should free him
Let's
for
do
today.
that.
Abi.
I'm telling you, you need to
no,
invite
I would like
Yeah,
to come
we'll
for that
free-
one.
we'll
Very
free him
controversial.
today.
Oh.
Yeah.
I said-
Okay, now let's fix him for next week then.
Don't worry.
Let's fix him for next week.
Just
We'll
invite
talk,
him.
we'll talk about it.
Give
don't
him a
worry.
topic.
Or
And
per
be
week.
ready.
I don't know
And be ready.
which.
I mean, I think it's a conversation that we should have.
Where
Probably.
do you think you'll be available? Let me pick a date.
Yeah,
now.
are you putting me on the spot?
We can start
Yes,
from the
so
end.
yes, so
We
I'm
can
going
start
to
with
put you
this
on
hair
the
because
spot.
he doesn't have this hair before,
So,
and I know that he has a
Would you
lot
like to
of
come
things on
next
this
week
hair.
or Hopper week?
So the thing is, okay, let's upper week might be my work. Upper
Upper
week will
week.
be most preferable because I have things I'm trying to do.
No
And,
problem.
Okay.
you know, I think I need to plan for it as well because you can't just come and you have to come and
I
come with the
just
storm.
put you on the and we start asking you a question like
Yeah.
Okay, upper week is fine. Upper
Yeah.
week is fine. I'll look for one sweet topic.
I say, Baba has. Don't worry.
Okay. That means
Troublemaker.
the way you are saying is like this place is going to explode.
Likely might explode because you might not agree with everything I'll say. And
You will
then-
not agree. That's you.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Like you said, when
No,
everybody's
Allah.
going right, he's going,
He's
left.
going left.
And he will give you the reason why he's going
And
left.
I remember he said he's troublesome.
It's Jason the Rogue now. You know what?
I'm
Rogue-
a gentle guy.
You know,
You know what
reminding
rogue is?
me.
You know what Rogue is?
I was going to ask him that why the rogue? Because when I ask him for your full name, the rogue is not there. So why just say rogue? Why any other? Why
so
rogue?
I'm
I
going to
thought
answer this
any other
question.
word.
So Jason, rogue has a lot of meaning. Rogue means thief, according to that
Aha.
definition. But also rogue means an unconventional person.
Simple.
So I think that's why I like rogue because I don't like conforming to
A box.
standard. If you are someone that likes controlling people, we can't be friends.
Simple and short.
If you like telling people, I think I've always had a problem when I've been a child. I have authority issues. Like I don't like it when you're trying to control me. It vexes me.
Being tied
So I
in a
like
box is
trying
a
to
confinement. You don't
Explore
like
my own avenues of independence. Even if
Okay.
we might be on the same goal and everything, I might try to as much as possible find my own you know, meaning to it and everything. So yeah, that chose road because I like being unconventional and I've accepted it. That's who I am. So yeah.
Wow.
You have it all.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Well, at this junction, I have to let you go
Yeah.
Right, thank you, I
because
appreciate
I'm
it.
sure you must have some other things that you
Yeah.
need to go and attend to. I mean,
Yeah.
wow. Thank you so much
And
for
we-
coming.
We enjoy the conversation.
In
I'm
fact,
glad.
Enjoy it.
I
I'm
think
glad.
I can call myself a social media influencer now.
Yes, you are a social media influencer.
Yo.
All right, guys. So you've been listening to Jesse Rogue, and we've been talking about social media influencer, the who, the how, and the business. You know, it's amazing when you hear that somebody can just post 4 tweets, and collect 200K. 4 tweets.
And even saying that
That
there are
is-
people that
that
make
is-
more,
That
like
is-
1
that
point.
is somebody's salary.
Father
in a
Lord,
month.
help your boy.
Cut soap for
I think
me.
we need to. oh, you are in the spirit. Oh,
Oh,
you
na
are in
cut
the
soap for me.
spirit.
Oh.
Hey, 4 tweets, 200K.
No, we are going there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
No problem.
Don't worry.
I must get there.
We will get there as long as it's with us.
All right. So, well, I want to believe you've learned a lot, especially you that you're into business and you've been thinking, how can you get social media influencers involved in your business? How can they help you to promote your brands? You know, put it out there, get more, create more awareness for you. I'm sure you must have learned 1 or 2 things what you can do and how to know who to engage with your business and who not to. So, that is boy.
Yes, boss.
Any word for our people?
So I would just say you've learned it all. You've heard it all from the influencer himself, Jason Rogue. Just check him out on Instagram. Check him out on Twitter. He's a very, very good friend, and whether I like it or not, he's very, very good in this thing. As long as social media.
You don't
influence
even need to
concerned,
say that again.
It's very good. It's
With
very
all
good.
he said,
It's very good. It's
you
very
will
good.
know that no, this
It's
is a
very good.
pro.
And it's a market on its own. So whether you like it or not, me tomorrow, as long as today is concerned, I'm already a social media influencer. And when I hit that 5 million followers,
That's tomorrow. Me right now.
okay, right now we are
I'm a social
just
media
because of
influencer.
just related with the social media influencer. We're not social media influencer.
Okay, so in case you want to do business with us, you want to promote your show, you want to like do adverts, or you want to sponsor any of our show on Broad Street Radio, you can give us a call or text message or WhatsApp message on 08097910074, or you call us directly on 08034361400. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter. It is Broad Street RAD.
Yeah.
On Instagram, it is Broad Street RAD. On Facebook, Broad Street Radio NG. And of course, you can send us a mail at hello@broadstreetradio.com in case you don't want to come to the office. But if you want to come to the office, then you can come to 5860 Medifair House, Broad Street, Lagos Island. And yes,
Do you have any final words for us?
yeah, I actually want to ask him if he has anything you would like to say
any
to
final
our
words for
listeners.
Stay happy. Follow me on social media at Jason Rogue, JAYSONROGE. And
Yes, boss. Yes,
And
boss.
would you like to give them your phone number in case they want to do business with
just follow me and DM me. And
just
case closed.
follow and DM.
It's okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
I like this
You want to
style though,
meet
because
them,
there are times you go to social media, you'll be looking for, you want to reach out to a social media influencer, you start searching. There's no
Just
number,
DM me, I
no
will
email,
respond.
No,
nothing.
your response.
Wow.
Your response.
Okay, so you heard him. You can DM him direct message in case you don't know what DM is. Direct message, and he will respond to you, and do all you need him to do for you. Okay, so this is how we're gonna be saying goodbye to you today on Entertainment Hub, and of course, OMS Saturday still continues. We'll be playing Eat music back to back till the hour of 5, when we'll come your way again for the Love and Life show, where we'll be talking about the topic,
Friendship
what
dating.
is friendship dating.
Gang.
Man, I can't wait.
No, we have man.
I can't wait.
Maybe we should have part 2.
Because of you,
Because
I
I
don't
know Jason has
because
a lot
of
to
you,
say
I
about
don't
this.
go gym.
I know Jason. Oh God, no. See,
Because of you, I don't go
worry.
gym.
Baba go finish you. You.
Okay, let me ask first. Let me see which side it will be. You heard the topic, right? What is friendship dating? Are you for or against?
Do you believe?
what is friendship dating first?
Yes.
Or what is that?
Okay, you don't understand what friendship dating is.
Like we're in a relationship but also friends.
You see, it is even confusing.
Wait, let me
It's
tell you.
even
Wait,
confusing.
let me explain.
You see?
Wait, let me explain.
What are you explaining?
Let me explain to him now.
What are you explaining?
Let me explain to him. Boss, okay, look at what friendship dating is actually is now. You are in a relationship, of course, okay? Then you have this your female friends that are very, very close. Then both of you actually now went out and on a date. Why you're still in a relationship?
With someone else.
Yeah, with someone else. It's not possible.
Are you a maga? Why will you be taking a girl out?
It's possible
You know that you
now.
don't have anything
It's
to do.
possible.
And
Are you a maga?
it's good now. It's okay.
I
That
mean,
is your-
as
that
long
is your
as
own
there's
explanation.
no sexual tension between you and that female friend.
Okay. Wait though.
Eh?
Let me wait. Now hold on.
Hey, come on.
Hold on. Let me explain it to you very well.
There is likely.
Before we get to the show,
like
this is, we're not supposed to be discussing
okay.
this here, but let me just explain it to you better. Okay, this is it. Friendship dating, what they actually meaning they are giving to it is this. That okay, the girl, we can take her house, we can buy her things,
What you not do?
but you will not do. The do will not be there. But you always take her
Who put that
out.
rule?
Eh?
Who put the rule?
That's what I don't know. But that's what has been trending now. In fact, in relationship,
Friendship dating.
that's what's trending now.
You
Friendship
better
dating.
go and find your girlfriend. Don't waste your time.
Oh! You see? God bless you. See,
Wait,
me
now.
and you today.
Calm down now.
Me
Let's,
and you today.
let's wait for the time now. I think we have a guest.
Of course.
So let's hear the guest out too now.
All right, so guys, we are out of here. Like I said, we will play you music back to back till the hour of 5, where we'll come back again. Then we'll talk about friendship dating on the Love and Life show. Don't go anywhere. This is Broad Street Radio, your number one business radio station. My name still remains Ojo Lasisi, aka RAINOVER, and
one and only daddy's boy. Anytime, any day. I remain that.
all right,
Thank you
peace.
very much.
Stay connected and go anywhere. We will be right back.
Yup.
Thank
you, boss.
Professional on the beat.
Aboriginal.